Welcome to Blitz. I'm Brian Carr here at Habersham Central with head coach Benji Harrison of the Raiders. Coach, congrats on a great win. You're coming off of the big win over Stevens County. Glad to have you on here. Really appreciate your time.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It was a special night the other night for sure. Just really proud of our kids, how they played, how they fought, and then it was really a cool sight after the game.
Yeah, and I know that's kind of putting it mildly because I know everyone in this county wanted that so bad. What did this mean for this county, this program, and these guys on this team?
I think it was big. I mean, everybody knows how big that game is. It's been that way for a long time, and we've come out on the wrong side of that thing for a few years now. Yeah. So, but I really believed, we talked about during the week, this being our time, and if we did the things necessary during the week to prepare, we felt like we had a really good shot, and our kids bought into that. They played hard. They knew it wasn't going to be easy. We played 4 quarters, and it came down to the end. It meant a lot. It solidified what we've been saying. If we continue to work, the things that we expect to happen will happen. Yeah. They did that, and like I said, after the game, it was just really a special night for our players first, our school, and our community as a whole. And I think that showed about after the game with the celebration they had.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And it was great to see the team battle back from adversity that we saw in games 1 and 2 against Dawson and Madison. And so we saw that carry over into the adversity you face in the third quarter with White County, and then Stevens County making a comeback there. What did you like to see out of your team there, with them being able to this time come out on the winning end?
I think that's football. There's always going to be adversity in every game, and how you respond in that moment usually determines if you win or lose the game. When we started out the first 2 games, and obviously they didn't go the way we wanted, our kids didn't flinch. They didn't panic. I think they understood how close we were, and we're a play or two here or there from starting out 2-0. So our kids, they just learned from that. They went back to work. They never, like I said, they never flinched to where we were at. They come out and won a close game against White County. I think that obviously helped them get some confidence before we headed into another close one against Stevens.
Yeah, hopefully we'll start getting away from those closer ones, but it's good to see how your team responds in those moments. But talk about Wright Woodruff a minute. I don't know the statistics on this, but I don't know any other program that's had 4 or 5 senior quarterbacks in a row now. He stepped in and done a fantastic job from our perspective. What would you say about his emergence this year?
He's played really well. He's unique in the fact that he's had to be the backup for 2 years. Yeah. And I know that wasn't easy for him at times. I understand that. But I'm just really proud of him. We knew that when his time came that he would lead this team the right way. He's done that. I've told a lot of people I think he's as smart a quarterback as I've ever had. I think he knows our offense inside and out. I think the biggest thing is the other kids follow him. Yeah. They like him being their quarterback. They rally behind him. They trust him. And he's just done a tremendous job. Like I said, I trust him out there. He knows exactly what we're doing. Yeah. He makes really good decisions, and he's played well, and he's going to have to continue to play well throughout the rest of the year for us to get where we want to get.
Yeah, and the same can be said, too, for the defense. And you guys are looking pretty good this year, hovering around 25 points a game, I think, on average allowed, against some really good offenses, too. So what would you say about the defense this year and the leaps and bounds they've taken over the last couple of years?
Yeah, I think they're playing really well. I think our defensive staff's done a great job preparing them. I think our guys really understand what we're trying to do. I think we're playing physical. I think that's the key. I think the games that the things we've done well defensively is when we play really aggressive and play downhill and are very physical at the point of contact. I think you get into average points. Obviously, it's less that's been the last few years. It's hard to get into that too much. I was talking with someone the other day about that because the way offenses play now, you can play great defense and give up 4 scores in a matter of just a few minutes. So, but obviously we're playing good there. But I don't think we're nearly as good as where we can be. Yeah. And I think that's the goal to each week at practice and in the game, get better. And then because the region is right around the corner, and we know who we play and we know the type of teams that we go against, so we've got to continue to improve. But so far, been really pleased with them.
Yeah, you definitely got some juggernauts in the schedule there, and it was really fortunate to see that you and Franklin had the common bye week to be able to get that one game back in. How big was that for you as a coach to be able to make sure your seniors got a full schedule their senior year especially, and then how big is that in planning for region play?
Yeah, we're talking with the coach at Franklin. There was never a thought about not playing the game. It was either going to be wait around that night, which the radar didn't show it to be real good, or it was going to be play Saturday night. And he was kind of like us. It was nobody loves to play Saturday games. There's just a lot that involves getting ready for the next day. So it worked out. We had the same bye week. I really liked it, meaning the fact that I don't like off weeks.
Yeah.
Once we start playing, let's play.
Mm-hmm.
So it was pretty good in the fact that we had an off week without our players knowing we were having an off week.
Yeah.
So we prepared well that week to get ready for Franklin. We had to change gears to get ready for Stevens. So I think it was an easy transition to get back into prep mode for Franklin this week. And yeah, it was good that we had the same open week. We're pretty lucky with that.
Yeah, absolutely. And what are the biggest things you're kind of preaching to the team this week, kind of wanting to see in this game, maybe to try some things out, do things a little bit differently to prepare for region?
Well, I think as coach, the biggest concern I have this week is just we don't have a lapse because of last week.
Yeah.
You know, it was a big week. Our guys have been patted on the back quite a bit and congratulated, which they deserve. But as a coach, you know, we're worried about Franklin County, but I think this team is different in the fact that I think they understand it. They understand that what happened last week was pretty special, but they understand that to keep that game being special, we need to take care of business this week. And it's a team that's very capable of beating us. We've played them in very close games the last 3 times we've played them. And the last time we went down there, they defeated us. So we know that we've got to go out there and play well. I think our kids will. I think they're excited. They're playing with confidence, and we just need to go out and execute and continue to get better. And this is kind of the last tune-up game before region. I shouldn't say tune-up game because I think all games are important.
Yeah.
Region games, non-region, don't matter. It's a game against an opposite-colored jersey. We want to try to win it. So, but it's another opportunity to try to improve before we obviously do start the region schedule.
Yeah. Like you said, it'll be good. Franklin County usually plays pretty physical, so excited to see what you guys do there and excited to see what you do the rest of the season. And congrats on the win streak you got going. Really appreciate it, Coach.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks.